Have you ever wondered why there are so many false teachers in the world? It's a question that might keep you awake at night as you ponder the vast sea of self-proclaimed gurus and experts, each promising to guide you towards enlightenment, success, or personal growth. Unfortunately, our world seems to be brimming with these so-called teachers. They're like stars in the night sky, numerous and seemingly unending, yet many of them are nothing more than illusions, distant and cold. These are the power-driven, self-centered individuals who masquerade as mentors, their true motives hidden behind a facade of wisdom and guidance. But let's not confuse them with the true mentors. Genuine mentors, real spiritual masters. They're different. They don't seek to draw attention to themselves, to amass followers, or to bask in admiration. Instead, they redirect that focus towards you, the student. They guide you to appreciate, to admire, and to discover your inner self. Their transparency is their defining trait. Like clear glass, they allow the light to pass through them, unfiltered and undiminished. This light could be the wisdom of the ages, the teachings of the divine, or simply the truths that we need to hear. They become conduits of this light, guiding us towards understanding and growth without casting their own shadows. In the vast cosmos of self-improvement, it's easy to get lost, to be led astray by the allure of false teachers. They may shine brightly, but their light is often just a reflection, devoid of any real warmth or guidance. So, as we navigate this journey, it becomes vital to distinguish between these false teachers and the true mentors. Remember, true mentors don't shine. They help you find your own light. They don't seek followers. They create leaders. And they don't put themselves on a pedestal. They elevate you. So let's keep this in mind as we continue on our path of self-improvement. Let's learn to distinguish the false teachers from the true mentors. Because in the end, it's not about who is guiding us, but where they are leading us. So how do we recognize a true mentor amidst all the noise? In a world filled with self-proclaimed gurus and self-centered authorities, finding a genuine mentor can feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. But the key to identifying a true mentor lies in understanding their primary traits, and the first among these is transparency. A true mentor is as clear and transparent as a pane of glass. They do not obscure or alter the light of wisdom, but rather allow it to pass through them, untainted and unaltered. They are not beacons of their own brilliance, but conduits for the illumination of truth. Their role is not to shine themselves, but to let the light of wisdom shine onto you, to illuminate your path and help you find your way. True mentors do not seek to mold you in their image. Instead, they encourage you to appreciate and admire your inner self. They understand that each person is unique, possessing their own strengths, weaknesses, and potential. They guide you to uncover these traits within yourself, helping you to recognize your capabilities and to harness them effectively. They do not demand absolute obedience or utter admiration. They respect your autonomy and encourage independent thought. They don't expect you to follow their footsteps exactly, but rather to forge your own path, using the wisdom they impart as a guide. A true mentor inspires growth, not dependence. They equip you with the tools to navigate life's challenges, but they do not handhold you through every step. They understand that the journey of self-improvement is personal and unique to each individual. A mentor's influence extends beyond the lessons they teach. Their character, their values, their approach to life all serve as subtle lessons in themselves. They lead by example, showing you not just how to achieve your goals, but how to do so with integrity, humility, and grace. A true mentor is as transparent as glass, guiding us towards our own light, not theirs. They are the lighthouses in the stormy seas of life, guiding us not by their own light, but by allowing the light of wisdom to shine through them. What happens when we fall into the trap of false teachers? A question that we might not ask ourselves often enough. Our journey towards self-improvement can take a dangerous detour when we unknowingly follow the guidance of false teachers. These individuals, often power-driven and self-centered, pose as mentors. They lure us in with promises of enlightenment and success, only to lead us astray. They demand absolute obedience, utter admiration, and in return, they offer us a distorted version of reality. This is where the danger lies. Following false teachers can have severe impacts on our lives. The most significant of these is the loss of our individuality. We begin to mold ourselves into the image of these so-called gurus, losing sight of our unique identities. Our thoughts, beliefs, and actions start to mirror theirs, and this imitation game can leave us feeling empty and unfulfilled. Furthermore, we risk losing our self-worth. False teachers often belittle their followers to maintain control. They make us believe that we are less than we are, that we need them to become better. This can lead to a downward spiral of self-doubt and low self-esteem. What's more, our relationships can suffer. Friends and family may become concerned as they watch us change under the influence of a false teacher. They may feel helpless as they see us moving further away from our true selves and closer to a world of deception. The danger extends beyond our personal lives. False teachers can manipulate large groups of people, leading to widespread misinformation and confusion. This can have far-reaching consequences, impacting societies and nations. In the worst-case scenarios, followers of false teachers can find themselves involved in harmful activities, all under the guise of self-improvement or spiritual enlightenment. The damage can be physical, emotional, or financial, and the recovery can be a long and challenging process. It is a perilous path, one that can lead us away from our true selves and into a world of deception. Now that we understand the dangers, how can we avoid these false teachers? Let's start by emphasizing the importance of critical thinking. In this era of information overload, it's crucial to not just consume, but scrutinize the information we receive. Be it in the form of a self-help book, a motivational speech, or an online course, always question the source. Who is this person? What is their motive behind this teaching? Are their words backed by logical reasoning and evidence? Next comes self-awareness. This is about understanding your own needs, values, and beliefs. It's about recognizing that you are unique, and what works for others may not work for you. This helps to filter out teachings that don't align with your personal growth journey. Now, let's talk about seeking genuine spiritual guidance. This can be a tricky one, as we are often drawn to charismatic personalities. But remember, a true mentor is like clear glass. They don't seek to shine on their own, but to let the light of wisdom pass through them. They don't claim to have all the answers, but encourage you to find your own truths. Also, always be wary of individuals who claim quick fixes or instant enlightenment. True development takes time and effort. It's a journey, not a destination. And lastly, trust your gut feelings. If something feels off, it probably is. If a person or teaching makes you uncomfortable or doubtful, it's okay to step away. You have the right to choose who influences your life. In conclusion, avoiding false teachers is not about being paranoid, but about being discerning. It's about balancing openness to new ideas with a healthy dose of skepticism. It's about recognizing that the best teacher is often within you, your own inner wisdom. Remember, the key to avoiding false teachers is to trust in your own inner wisdom and seek transparency in your mentors. In our quest for self-improvement, it's not just about who we follow, but also about the journey we undertake. It's time to shift our focus from the external to the internal, from the gurus to our own hearts. The journey of self-improvement is not a straight path. It's a winding road with peaks, valleys, and everything in between. It's a personal and unique journey that requires introspection, patience, and courage. Each step we take, each decision we make, shapes us, molds us, and brings us closer to becoming the best versions of ourselves. This journey is not about blindly following a mentor or adhering to a set of rules. It is about discovering and understanding our own strengths and weaknesses. It's about learning to accept our flaws and working tirelessly to overcome them. It's about setting goals, not because someone else told us to, but because we genuinely want to achieve them. True self-improvement arises from within. It's about acknowledging that we are the architects of our own lives and the masters of our own destinies. It's about understanding that we hold the power to change, to grow, to evolve. It's about realizing that we are the ones who can turn our dreams into reality. It's also about embracing the fact that self-improvement is a never-ending process. It's not a destination, but a journey that involves continuous learning, unlearning, and relearning. A journey that requires us to be open-minded, resilient, and adaptable. A journey that teaches us to be humble, empathetic, and compassionate. This journey may be challenging, it may be demanding, but it is undeniably rewarding. It brings us closer to our true selves, helps us understand our purpose, and guides us towards a fulfilling and meaningful life. So, as we embark on this journey, let us remember, it's not about seeking external validation, but about fostering internal growth. It's not about becoming someone else, but about becoming the best version of ourselves. As we embark on this journey, let us seek true mentors, avoid false teachers, and trust in the power and wisdom of our inner selves.